Welcome back to my channel Kishore Sir Ki Pathshala. We are doing chapter Metals and Non-Metals 10 Cbse. So last time we have seen what you understand by corrosion, what is electro refining, how the metals when we get it from the ore are purified. So now let's see today's topic. Alloying is a very good method of improving the properties of metal. Now what we understand by alloy. An alloy is nothing but it is a homogeneous mixture of two or more metals or a metal or a non-metal as such. Now why the importance of mixing this homogeneous mixture is there? Okay. So to get the desired properties of a particular mixture of metals with a metal or a metal with a non-metal. That's the reason we do alloying. For example, if you see, iron is the most widely used metal, but it is never used in pure form. So iron is never used in pure form as such. Why? Because pure iron is very soft and stretches easily when it is hot. So what we need to do? But if it is mixed with a small amount of carbon, that is around about 0.05%, it becomes hard and strong. Right? That's the reason we add this 0.05% of carbon to it. And when iron is mixed with what? With nickel and chromium. Here you see, mixed with nickel and chromium. Right? So we get stainless steel, which is hard and does not rust. Right? The steel what we use is nothing but it is my nickel and chromium is mixed with iron. And if the iron is mixed with some other substance, its property changes. In fact, the properties of any metal can be changed if it is mixed with some other substance. Right? Okay, the property changes largely. The substance added may be a metal or a non-metal as such. So what we are doing here, see, we are adding carbon, which is a non-metal. Okay, right now. Okay, so an alloy is nothing but it is a homogeneous mixture of two or more metals or a metal or a non-metal. Right. So how it is prepared? It is prepared by first melting the primary metal. Means you will melt iron first and then you will dissolve the other element in a definite proportion into it. It is then cooled at a room temperature as such. Now when you talk about pure gold, we always talk pure gold, that is 24 karat gold we talk about. How that gold is? It is a very soft. It is therefore not suitable for making jewelry. Now if you make jewelry of this gold, what will happen? Right? Will it keep its form intact? No. For that what we need to do? We need to mix some other metal into it. For that, which metal is used? We use what? We use silver or we use copper. Right? So that the resultant becomes little harder. Right? So generally in India what we see is that 22 karat gold is used for making ornaments. Means what? 22 parts of pure gold is alloyed with 2 parts of either copper or silver. You take copper or silver, here you see a pure gold is there. Right? So this is soft enough. So to make ornaments, what you need to do? You need to add what? 22 parts of gold to 2 parts of either copper or silver as such. If one of the metal is mercury, then the alloy what we made is known as amalgam. Right? The electrical conductivity and the melting point of alloy is less than the pure metal. That we need to remember. What? The conductivity and the melting point will be lesser than that of the pure metal. Okay, for example, if you take brass, here you see brass is nothing but alloy of what? Copper and zinc. Right? Bronze. Right? Here you see bronze. It is an alloy of what? Copper and tin. Right? They are not good conductors of electricity. Whereas if you take copper, is used for making electrical circuits. Now you see solder is there. What is solder? You have the electronic motherboard and this all. You see all the soldering has been done of the equipments. Right? Okay, capacitors, IC and this all. Okay, so solder is nothing but it is an alloy of lead and tin, which has a very low melting point. and it is used for what? Welding and for electrical wires together, right? So that's the reason the melting point is low. That's the reason it is used for this soldering of such motherboards. Okay. Then the lastly what you see is, for your information, the iron pillar near the Qutub Minar in Delhi that was built more than 1600 years ago, okay, by the iron workers in of India itself. Now if you see the what is the uniqueness of that, they had developed a process which prevented iron from rusting. Okay, here you see 1600-year-old pillar, okay, and it is not rusting. Okay, for its quality for rust resistant, it has been examined by the scientist from all parts of the world as such. The iron pillar is 8 meters high and it weighs around about 6 tons, right? So, student, I am sure you have understood today's topic, a very easy topic which tells about alloying, what is the importance of alloy, what you understand by brass, bronze, as such. So, kindly like, share, and subscribe my channel Kishore Sir Ki Pathshala for more informative videos.